Alright guys, let's be honest, is the Lattafa getting out of control now? Because we've got another Lattafa here today. This one is called Angham. I can't keep track of what they come out with at this point, so I don't know what this is inspired by, so let's go and open it up and see what it is. But first we'll look at the bottle, and I'm not gonna lie, this is clean. Like, this kind of has a premium feel. The glass work is just very nice and clear. I do like that kind of like music note stuff that they have going on. I don't know if that has anything to do with Angham, but overall, love the bottle. But as always, it's the juice that matters most, so let's go and spray it on and see what we got. Okay, so right off the bat, gourmand, but floral too. There's also a nice fresh citrusy opening, specifically from mandarin orange, and a nice like zesty fresh spiciness from ginger. There's also some pink pepper in the opening, adding a nice like soft spiciness, but the mid is what's really doing most of the work with some lavender, cocoa, and praline. That's where that gourmand floral vibe is really coming from. And that's sitting on a bed of vanilla, musk, and amber, which really does like enhance the sweetness and also gives it a nice warmness too. Now at first glance, I really do get like a floral gourmand citrusy type of fragrance that's pretty unisex. But full disclosure, it looks like this is inspired by Goddess from Burberry, which obviously is a women's fragrance, which obviously that's gonna throw a lot of guys off. But to be honest, if I didn't look this up and see what this is inspired by, I would never have guessed it was inspired by a women's fragrance. But then again, I also love my gourmand fragrances, and a lot of guys do kind of find gourmand fragrances to be quite feminine. I also think a lot of guys are wrong for that mentality and are really missing out here. So you can kind of look at this one of two ways. Lattafa either made a more unisex version of Goddess, or gourmands are just completely feminine, which again, cannot disagree more. All of that said, as a gourmand, it's solid. The kind of guy I see wearing this is like a nice guy that doesn't really care to offend anyone or be in anyone's way. And I'm not talking about that like nice guy that's like kind of creepy and thinks that he deserves love just because he's nice to women around him. Just a genuinely sweet guy would probably rock this. Specifically in cooler weather, it might be a bit much for like warmer weather. All of that said, if like a gourmand floral warm type of fragrance is kind of your style, highly recommend looking into this one. And like and follow for more fragrance content like this.